welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina Malaya. I'm Christina Malaya on all platforms, and it's ChristineMelea. This is my series called Uncovering Myself, Navigating Depression as a Black woman in my 30s. This is, I believe, our 5th week in IOP. I feel growth. Definitely feel better than I did when I first started, and I can tell that I'm getting better. Like, I don't feel as sunken in the depression as I was when I first started, and my anxiety was like this. Like, I just felt like it was always like, like, but now I don't feel it as much. Now, this may be the medicine, girl, I don't know. I guess that's a good thing, but also a little bit of that kind of freaks me out a bit, because, like, I don't know, what if the end of the world was to happen and then, like, I can't get my medicine, then what? Then you just anxious depressed abroad again? Like, Dios mío. So, Dios mío. That's how they used to tell me I used to say it wrong. My coworkers, when I worked at Steak and Shake. The fact that I feel better and they could possibly have to do with my medicine is a fear of mine. Like, 1000%. I'm like, so then what if I can't get my medicine? What if I can't afford it all of a sudden? Like, then do I just regress? And that's scary to me. Even though, like, right now it feels good, but it always, and I know they tell me to not act like the other shoe is gonna drop, but that's just how I think. I don't know how else to think. It's right there. It's in the corner of my head. I see it back there, but you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the vlog and show you guys a little bit of what we did this week. Okay, I cooked dinner tonight. Made meatloaf, and we just got some mixed vegetables. I was gonna do some rice, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it. So my makeup is done because I did shoot content today. Go me. Ooh, ooh. Thought I was gonna shoot 7 videos, but I spent half the morning editing the YouTube video that I dropped. I cannot believe I put that on the internet. Like, I was just like, wow, you really did that. That's crazy. That's wild. But yeah, I really did that. So actually, like, really excited about it because it's like French onion meatloaf. So it's got like I can never say this right, Gruyere cheese. I think that's what it's called. Gruyere cheese in it, Worcestershire, grilled onions and all that jazz. Trayton will probably hate it because he is picky now. I don't remember when this started, but most frustrating thing ever. It's so hard to cook for him. Anyway, and mixed vegetables. So mixed vegetables is gonna be our side because I'm not about to think that hard. Frozen vegetables are the same. I heard them say it. The nutritionist told me so. As we eat frozen vegetables, it's just as good. Oh my God, it's hot. Told me to drain the meat. Look, I'm like, how do you drain it? There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of grease. Whoa. They suggested you drain the grease before you cut it. I guess I didn't get a lean cut of this beef. Let me show y'all. This is what I just drained out. Ew. But I guess I'm happy it's not going in, like, my body. Ouch! Crap. Okay, so nothing to drain on this side. Oh, it's over there. I see it. I see you. I see you. There you go. Get on out of there, buddy. Alright, I think that's enough draining. Looks like it's starting to fall apart. Okay, so that is dinner. And Trayton wants to watch Solo Leveling, which is an anime show if you're not familiar. Yeah, so this is kind of like one of my favorite things. Like, giggity giggity, like, I'm very much giggity giggity, like, you gonna watch TV with me? the excitement looms. Like, does this make me a cool mom? If you keep acting like that. Dinner real quick. Trayton, are we still watching the show? Huh? Yes. So Trayton's gonna get this show started, and I'm just gonna make my plate, a glass of wine. Trayton, you wanna say hey or no? Hey. All right, you guys. TTYL. Good morning, you guys. All right, so that's my outfit today. I'm just gonna wear my nude flats. I'm on a mission to buy better shoes because I can't wear heels every day. But I feel kind of like lame wearing my nude bedazzled flats. But oh well. It's raining outside this morning and it's kind of beautiful. So I actually just barely, I'm talking about, when I say barely, I mean barely woke up on time to put on clothes. And I lost my blue glasses that I just got from Warby Parker. And I'm really upset about it. It's very frustrating. You know, we ain't gotta be pretty for therapy. I mean, let me stop saying that. I'm supposed to look nice every time you leave the house. But, you know, you do your best. I'm starting to get anxious. Okay, so actually, I'll just talk to y'all when I get back in the car. Hey, you guys. I think when we last left off, I was on my way to group, and group was actually really good yesterday. We worked on a lot of anger concepts, blah, 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 and that was interesting. I talked about something personal that happened with me. Like, I feel like it was an anxiety situation that turned into an anger situation, and I feel like it had consequences that were pretty serious to me. I feel like I lost a connection with people I was very close with, and that hurt a lot, and it was really hard to deal with. So I talked about that in young therapy, and how under anger is really a lot of other emotions like shame, embarrassment, disappointment, things like that. And those were, I think, definitely the words that I was feeling when I have my emotional situation. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna look at my notes really quick because I said I wanted to do a couple things this time and I don't want to forget. I woke up pretty late this morning. I am kind of disappointed in myself for that, just because I know better, and we're 4 weeks into this. By the way, I should say, I started filming the first episode like at the beginning of March, and it took me forever. Like a very long time. It took me a very long time to be able to finally get it edited. So we're gonna be missing like 3 weeks, okay? We are now in the fifth. I think we're in the 5th week. We're in the 5th week of therapy, and we're gonna be consistent going forward, okay? So right now I'm just doing the dishes, and I got this new creamer that I wanna try out because it's got lavender in it, and I love lavender in my drinks. So it's just like a small thing for me in the morning to, hopefully, keep me, lifted. Hey, you guys, it's Wednesday afternoon, and Alicia should be coming over shortly. We're supposed to be kind of like actually getting rid of my clothes and getting them over to Goodwill. This is just like part 1. This is like the very earliest part 1 of being able to decorate this apartment, because if it's too much stuff in it, we can't get it clear. Once I get everything out that I don't need, I would like to buy a dresser. It's a little bit late. I am kind of worried that she's gonna reschedule on me, but if she does, that's fine. Prashant ended up canceling on me last night, so I'm a little sensitive today. We did a lot of talking about heritage and legacy in therapy today, and it's got me kind of in my feelings. Yeah, like deeply in my feelings. I have like thoughts about moms and pops and how I'm momming and how I'm like passing down things to my offspring. We also talked about emotional regulation, which I'm also about to do right now because I'm about to go do some grounding things, because you cannot, what is it called? I think it's called radical acceptance. Whatever happens, happens, and you just deal with it and you keep moving on. So that's where I'm at today. I'm hoping today is going to be a good day. For so far this morning, it's been a pretty good day. So why wouldn't the rest of the day be good, right? Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hi, today is Thursday. Technically, it's Friday morning. So it's Thursday night. And Thursday was rough. But Wednesday was not fun either. Had to keep rescheduling our closet clean out because my friend's a busy person. But then my other friend literally ditched me, and my other friend ditched us to go play pickleball, so that kind of sucked. But I mean, I guess if you have goals, you have goals. Today was the swinger, honey. Swinger. My group therapist suggested that I communicate to my parents that I was in this program. That was scary. And you guys, if you don't know, I have a general anxiety disorder that is super amplified right now these days. I don't know how else to explain it, but I feel scared, fearful, afraid, embarrassed, shamed all the time these days. So this was gonna be scary, but I said I would do it, and I did. Let me tell you how that went. I'm gonna actually try to make this really quick because I don't want to try not to make these vlogs too long. So I'm gonna go back to my list of things I wanted to include inside every vlog. So this is, I felt defeated today, embarrassed, weak. Key takeaways: I was proud of myself for telling my dad, but I don't know how I expected the conversation to go, but I wish it would have gone, I wish it could have been a bit, I think it's maybe naive to say I wish it could have been lighter, but I do wish, I don't know, I just wish it was different. Let's just say that. I wish we had gotten to the closet today. I am proud of myself because I was afraid that we would get to it today, so I did all the laundry and ironed, which I never do, or remember the last time I did the laundry and ironed. And that for me feels like tapping back into old Christina, which is the Christina I like 18-year-old Christina, like 16. Ooh, I don't know why I just stuttered like that. But 16-year-old Christina, like that Christina was getting stuff done. Even really right after Trayton was born, like 20 years old, 21 year olds, I was like, if I had a to-do list, I was knocking it out. It was nothing. It was nothing, baby. It was gonna get done. Okay, say less. So like me ironing after doing the laundry feels like a big, move in the right direction. I don't really feel all that great today. I did find my braid bonnet, which if you don't know, it's like a super extended bonnet. I'm drinking grapefruit juice, y'all. And I finally got my birthday book in the mail because for some reason, somehow, some way, when we moved, the box that had all my books in it just disappeared into thin air. So I'm in the process of trying to remember what was even there and rebuying it. But that is it for today. I am really hoping tomorrow is going to be a better day. I'm going to try and wake up early and go to the gym. I do the treadmill because I need to move my body and because I need to do something physical every day. And I get to read my book during that time. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick to 30 minutes. I said I was going to do 45 minutes, but I don't know why I'm pushing myself like that. I haven't booked another Pilates class because there hasn't been a beginner's class at the time that I need it. So I might try a new Pilates studio out. If I do, I'll let y'all know. See y'all tomorrow. Went to my friend's pop-up shop for her jewelry line, and that was really nice to be around the girls because I just enjoy them. I feel really, I don't know, it just feels good to be around the girls. Like Kiosha, Gloria, and Alicia, and Kiosha's daughter was there as well, and they're just being in their energy makes me feel like I can, like, safe to be my best self, if that makes any sense. So that was really nice. After that, me and Alicia went to Golden Age Wine, and we just chatted up, kind of caught up a bit, and while we watched the Florida versus shoot, who was it? Houston? Oh yeah, I think it was Florida versus Houston game that Florida won. Very happy about that. But so yeah, that was Friday and Saturday, which I don't think I got any vlog footage of, but that is the synopsis of that day. Okay, so I hope the vlog was in succession and that made sense. If not, I hope I popped up some just like stories that helped it make it a whole series. So I would say Friday I felt very helpless. Yeah, I felt very helpless. I felt a bit foolish. We'll deal with that. It'll probably be in my two things I wish didn't happen. And then Saturday I felt very content, very like thankful. So those are the 2 days that I didn't vlog. Okay, we want to do a reflection of the week, 3 things we learned, 2 challenges I faced, 1 moment of pride or progress, and a goal or intention for the next week. So the 3 things I learned this week is I am probably, it's in my book. Oh, I'm so sorry. My communication style. So I was a bit non-assertive this week. And it's funny because I feel like I am often viewed as a rude, aggressive person. But in situations where it mattered, I could not be assertive. And that was very telling for me. I learned I need to have radical acceptance. After the conversation with my dad, I definitely was like, okay, this is who he is. He's not going to change. He's elderly. I don't want to call him elderly. I don't know how he feels about that. But, he's a grown man. So how he feels about certain things, I'm not going to change that. And, what he believes about certain things, I'm not going to change that. And so I need to radically accept that that's who he is. And that's what he believes. So that was a bit much. I also learned that I always think that people consider me rude or whatever. Rude, cruel, not cruel. Okay, maybe I'm doing much better. But I always feel like people consider me as a rude person or a mean person. And now I find out that they find me selfish as well, which is crazy to me. But I guess a selfish person wouldn't consider themselves selfish anyway. So it made me want to do a little bit reflecting on how I am in my friendships. That's the 3rd thing. Okay, so 2 challenges I faced. The first challenge I would definitely say was telling my dad that I was in the program and him not reacting as I wished he would have acted or reacted. That was hard. It was hard in the moment. It was hard afterwards. It was hard the next day. It was just hard. That was definitely a challenge. Another challenge I faced was like sometimes I have to face my age. Like when I have to type it in for things and I'm like, oh wow, like life is happening and it moves fast and you gotta do something. You gotta do something with it. Like, don't waste your life. That's what I feel like I'm challenged with, like having some sort of purpose. A moment of pride, I feel like even though Friday night, I feel like I was able to look back at the night and find where I could have done better. I'm proud of myself for not beating myself up, because normally I would be like, you're so stupid. How'd you get yourself in this situation? You know, I would drag myself through the mud. And I didn't do that. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself for using my intuition, knowing when it's probably best not to drive, you know, when to use an Uber in situations like that. The goal for next week is to wake up every morning with music. That's what I want to do. I want to wake up every morning with music. This week, I think I did a really good job of remembering to hit the four areas: the physical, spiritual, mental, and social. And I feel like as long as I thought, even if I didn't hit them every day, if I tried, it made for a better day. So yeah. So that was our week. I'm very hopeful, even though I had like 3 bad days this week. So I think that's a sign anyway, because listen, 3 bad days a month ago would have sent me down a spiral. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm so sorry that I didn't get weeks 2 through 4. So we're like we're in the middle, but I never know how this thing will go. I do feel like I am coming out of my depression, and that is a joy for me. But I'll keep recording. Thank you guys for watching. If this is helpful to you at all, please subscribe and like the video.